So the topic we are going to talk about is really about building versus buying. That's a kind of decision that sooner or later any business come to that point. And it's important to understand that when we are making such a decision, it can impact us greatly from time standpoint, from budget and money standpoint. And we have seen so many cases that companies make the right decision and they really win big way, or they make the wrong decision and it may cause them to lose years and years. So this is a multidimensional kind of question, and the answer has to be from different perspectives as well. I'm going to really look at it from 4 different perspectives and provide you those kind of ideas. And I will be happy to receive your feedback and comments on this topic as well and develop it together. Hope it helps. So as one of the main deciding factors when it comes to build versus buy is the fact that buy has some very obvious benefits. The benefits being going to market faster, spending less on R&D, focusing on your core business and not get distracted. But sometimes, you may think about the needs that you have and they are not sophisticated, easy and quick to build, and then you have the budget for it and it does not distract you from your core business. Then in that case, okay, let me go and build it. That might be the decision, the right decision for your business. Versus, no, I wanted to really go to market faster, win over competition. I wanted to make sure that I'm not overspending on R&D, and I wanted to stay focused on my core competency and core business. Well, in that case, consider buy very seriously. That might be the winner. The other deciding factor for buy versus a build would be the industry maturity. For example, in some cases, like embedded analytic technologies, they have been around for decades. They offer the maturity you want, and it means that you can get the flexibility and build what you want and go to market faster without getting limited and losing the flexibility. Versus, there are some other industries that may not offer some maturity with that regard. And if you don't have good options to really build upon those, and it doesn't give you the richness you want, and it requires a lot of work, and it does not at the end create the result that you need, then in that case, probably building would be a better option for you. And another deciding factor when it comes to build versus buy would be the factor of time. Customers have higher expectations with their data, their analytic experience than ever, right? So they need something very mature, very easy to work with, very rich. And honestly, that's something that even it comes to the competition, other competitors that you have also are moving faster than ever at this time. So that factor of time, that my user's expectation is going to be higher, not lower. The competitors are going to deliver faster, not slower, is something else to consider. And that definitely helps the buying factor over building factor. That's always slower. And at the end, when you go through the building, it may not provide you something that is on a par with the competitors in the market. And of course, the right way to think about build versus buy, and a big factor, deciding factor, would be really the ROI calculation, right? At the end of the day, that calculation tells you what to do and should tell you what to do. You just do the calculation on the ROI kind of a spreadsheet that you create, and you say, this is my situation with build versus my situation with buy. And if I really go there and just do each one of them, what is the return on investment that I get? I have seen so many times that customers get trapped in kind of a status quo situation. It's because it's easier to just stay where you are, even if actually you need to go ahead and change the course. For example, maybe you have built something that is what it is and is there, or maybe you have used something in the past that has taken you to the point that you are, but there are other options, and your ROI shows that when you go to the new option, maybe when you buy this new tool, it can help you to win over competition faster. It can increase your revenue. It can increase the retention of your customer. And all of those can be really crystallized in that ROI calculations that you make. And that's the better decision to go rather than staying in the status quo and just do nothing.